Hey crew, and welcome back from Oregon, Greg and Dar. In this video, we will be covering the 7 real, honest things that we wish we knew before moving to Portland. These are the things we wish our friend who had just moved out here to Portland in 1995 told us. We were sitting in our living room in our little mobile home in the Midwest, remember that? And I think number 7 is by far the most crucial thing that we're going to share with you that I wish we could have known before we could make a decision about moving to Portland.
Back then, the internet was just a baby. Yeah, so we were sitting with our dog Brando, studying maps and a travel book. Do you remember that? A travel book. Yep. We got on a honeymoon to Portland.
Yep, we did that much.
Yeah.
Maps and travel books. Yeah. Remember that? We were worrying if this was the right place for us, or maybe it wasn't. Remember that?
Right.
Yeah. Our little mobile home that we were sitting on, I still remember the carpet and the dog and you and the sunken living room. Remember that 10 by 55?
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought that for $3,500 in 1995. We just gotten engaged.
Okay.
And remember we went in to get a mortgage loan for it, and the lady kind of like giggled. She's like, "Oh, you want a mortgage?" Oh, she wrote us a check for $3,500. She said, "Just pay it back when you think you can."
Yeah.
Right? So in 14 months we paid that thing back. No mortgage. We sold it for $5,000 after we painted. Remember? So cute.
Yeah.
We felt like real estate moguls.
Right. Yeah, but that sparked our interest in real estate.
I think you're right. That gave us the bug. We had $5,000 and we were moving to Portland, right?
Absolutely.
Yep. But there's still things that we wish we knew. We were coming out here with our dog and a U-Haul. We had enough money for a hotel, maybe a little gas. But if we knew these 7 things, the whole process would have been a whole lot easier and tons more stress-free.
Yeah. Great.
So we want to save you from that same stress that we felt so much 25 years ago. So here's the 7 things we wish we knew. If a Portlander could have told us these things before we pulled away in our U-Haul heading west, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So the number 1 thing that we kind of did not know when we moved here from the Midwest, how far Portland and the Pacific Northwest is from the Midwest, right? Mm-hmm. So we tried to drive it. We were like, had these beautiful ideas of, we'll just drive back once a year, twice a year, right? Mm-hmm. We tried to drive back one time. It was 1,800 miles, 30 hours, 3 nights in a hotel. Remember, by the time we got there, we're going to ditch our car and fly back. So if you're coming from the Midwest, it's a flight. If you think you're going to drive it, you're not going to drive it. Anywhere east of the Midwest, nope. You got a long day of flights to get to the Pacific Northwest. We're way out here. We're out here until you hit the ocean out here, right? Yeah. So that's the beauty of what we do, and that's also kind of a challenge, right? Yeah. So it's something you have to budget for your travel budget. Yeah. We go once, maybe a year, once every year. Now we have 5 kids. You got 5 airline flights, a big SUV for the luggage, hotels. So $5,000 every year, every other year, kind of eats up our vacation budget. Our families back home are worth it. I know you're watching, right? The length of the day, because we're so north, and we came from the Midwest, in the winter it would get dark at 5:30, right? Yeah. You move out to Portland in the winter, it gets dark at
4:30.
4:30. Sounds like no big deal, right? But little by little over the winter, that's kind of a little thing that challenges your brain a little bit. Yeah. Here's the flip side that we love. So in the summer, here's the amazing thing. In Iowa, it gets dark at 8:30, 8:45 in the summer. Portland, 9:45. Sometimes we're driving home at 10, from fireworks, and you can still see the sun on the horizon. So we have clients who move here.
Give and take.
Yeah,
absolutely.
We've had clients who moved here, and they'll call us in the summer. They're like, "What? Why is it still light? What's going on here?" And they're kind of confused. Yeah, so shorter days in the winter, crazy long days in the summer. Nobody told us that. Yeah, now you know. So the third thing that I worried about before I got here was the weather.
I don't think I worried about the weather.
I did. I thought it would be rainy every day.
I didn't worry about that. Maybe you should talk about it.
Okay. Nice to kick it off. Okay. I thought it rained and rained and rained and rained.
Okay.
And we got here, and for sure it did rain. We had a huge snowstorm. Remember that first winter?
Moved in January.
Moved in January. We're like, what? No, biggest. Yeah. I definitely wanted someone to tell me that's a very isolated part of our year here. You know what I mean? It rains, there's wind, and then spring, summer, fall is amazing.
Amazing.
I think it's like Disneyland around here. Yeah, and coming from the Midwest, we have low expectations for weather. But no bugs, no humidity, no heat, it's just pretty. We do have forest fires. That's the bummer, right?
Yeah.
Every now and then. Anyway, doesn't get to our house, but we smell the smoke.
Right.
Yeah. But anyway, I wish someone would have told me it doesn't rain as much as you think it's gonna. I wish my buddy would have told me that. So we get about 150 days of rain here, rain days, which is like a little spritz, and then it's fine, and I walk my dog. That's a rain day. And then it turns off, and you got 200 days of dry, beautiful, no humidity, perfection here. I wish someone would have told me that, don't you?
Get on up, get up, get on up,
get up!
Get on up, stay on the scene, get on up.
Good dance party. I can't wait till our kids see that. Isn't that so satisfying?
Greg and I love making these videos for you, but we love even more helping our clients find the Portland Metro dream home. So if you are seriously planning or even kicking around the idea of moving to Portland, call, text, or email the number below. And listen, never any pressure, but we will be glad to hear your story.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so the number 4 thing we wish someone would have told us after living here for 25 years, we would have loved the sport of soccer. Yeah. We grew up in the Midwest where there's football. There was no soccer at our high school. Nobody knew what the word meant. It was kind of some strange European game. Remember that? But you move out to Portland. Portland doesn't have a professional football team. We have pro basketball, Trailblazers, right? We have pro soccer, the MLS team, the Timbers. They're working on some football. We have minor league, really high level minor league baseball with the Portland Hops. But everything here is soccer. Kids play soccer, adults play soccer, indoor soccer, outdoor soccer, futsal, which is sort of like this 5-on-5 indoor game. We had no idea when we were driving our car out here how that would become a thing in our life, a huge thing in our life, right?
Yeah.
So now, I hate to say it, but I love soccer maybe as much as any sport. My father is, hi Dad, college football coach, college football player. Dar's dad, amazing football player. I played football. I wanted my son to play football, but guess what? It's not the way it went. Soccer. So he went into the Eastside Timbers. The Timbers professional team has sprouting kind of arms of trainer youth teams, right? That they funnel up to the pro team. That's one thing. If you move out to Portland and you're a soccer person, you might have to learn to love the Timbers apart from your team, but we will embrace you with our big, strong timber arms.
Yes.
You're going to be just fine. You're going to love it. You'll be just fine. Okay, so the number 6 thing we wish someone would have told us is how great the food is.
Exactly.
I know it was a
converted
beautiful shock.
Foodie.
Yeah, you did. We had no idea. We were just driving out, kind of expecting food, like there is in the Midwest. You know, you get yourself full. But there's something different here that we were so pleasantly surprised. Especially when we started making a little money in real estate, we could actually go access this amazing food, right?
Fish.
They care about their seafood. They care about their ingredients here. They care about their wine and the beer, and even sometimes I think the interiors of the restaurants have their own Northwest feel.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of kitschy. It's kind of brick. It's kind of not too fancy. But it's also kind of warm and inviting, and it's kind of like the food here. Yeah. So even to this day, one of our best hobbies that we would not have from where we came from is just exploring mind-blowing restaurants. Yeah, I know. There's no way to describe it. You just come out. We're going to close the deal with you. We'll take you out to dinner like we do with our clients. Have a great time. And at the end, you'll be like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 7 was the most crucial for me, but I honestly wanted someone to tell me that how much it would feel like home.
Yeah.
Portland would feel like home. I was so, I was hesitating on the move and so fearful, but once you got here, it just felt like home.
It did. But we thought it was just so easy to meet friends. It was
well, how it felt like home, Iowa and Oregon, was the friendliness of people.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this thing, I kind of thought it's a big city, so we'll have to make money and wear fancy clothes, but there's something about Portland that's glorious. It's like, nobody cares what you wear, nobody cares about your car. There is neighborhoods in Portland, not going to call you out, Lake Oswego, don't say it out loud. A California feel, right? A status thing, a little bit more. Even there, though, people still just hang out in their trunks on the lake all summer. It's sort of, there's no place you're going to go in Portland where you're going to feel like, I need to be fancier. Was that the word? No, it's not the word.
I think it's more relaxed.
Yeah, it's so relaxed here. Yeah. And so that's one thing I wish we would have known, how easy it was to live here and how much it felt like home. We got out of our car, the weather. I mean, it's like thing after thing after thing after thing. We're like, remember we could say that. We're like, dang, we're home.
Aww.
Yeah. We think you'll be okay.
You'll be okay.
Hey, so another thing I wish someone would have told us before we moved to Portland, when we were just driving out our U-Haul this ways, we were wondering if we were going to be isolated. We were shocked by how easy it is to make friends here. Yeah. And maybe that's a little bit darn-eyed because we love people and we love to have people tell us their stories. But people in Portland, I think it gets a bad rap that people are stand-up. No, it doesn't. People are friendly here.
No,
I don't care what they say. Yeah, this is our opinion. Everyone we've ever met in Portland has been real and easy to get to know and inclusive and nice, right? Yeah. Remember when we'd walk your dog, you were pregnant and you...
Oh, right. Yeah, just walk to the gym or just walk around our apartment building. Everyone just wanted to start a conversation and...
Yeah. Darwood, I was come back for our dog walk and say, hey, we're having dinner with these people on Friday and she's pregnant and then and all these people have become our great friends because people here are real and they care about relationships. Yeah. Anyway, you may have a different opinion. People are going to probably beat us up in comments and say that people are friendly here, but that's just our opinion. We're kind of glass half fully people. So, yeah.
Hey, as promised, to reward your stamina making it to the end of the video, Greg and I would like to send you a free copy of a newly published homebuyer guide of what we've learned, right, over the last 28 years in our business.
You can get a free hard copy of the book or an e-copy. If you want to call us and request it directly, Dar and I will love to talk to you. We'll be honored to hear your story and we'll help you figure out the pitfalls that will stop you from moving to Portland. And I think we can help with all of our experience and our love.
Yeah.
And if you'd like to see another one of our video series, check us out below at the link. The top 12 reasons why you should 1000% move to Portland, Oregon. You know, we're kind of glass half full people, so we're better at those videos. But okay, Oregon, Greg, and Dar here signing off. See you next time.
Later.
See you later.
Next
See
week.
you. Yep. See you guys. I don't think we made any mistakes.
Nice.
Yeah, for once. No blue. Do you want to do this one?
Hey, do you think there's any bloopers?
Wait. Can people tell I'm bald? Wait. There we go.
You got this.
Nobody knows.